It needs a little Christmas. Listen, I love Christmas. So does Bird Kevin. Back to birds, though. This little guy, his name's not Bird Kevin. It's actually Mojo, which is literally the only acceptable name to hear after you find out it's not Bird Kevin. Mojo's been left behind by his flock, which accidentally flew to Africa without him. Thing is, Mojo's a bird. He doesn't need a plane. He can just fly. And so he does. At least for a little while. Obviously, the backgrounds are a little snowier. A few proper nouns have been changed. It's almost the same game, but with a coat of Christmas paint. If you've never played it, that's fine. This is actually a cool little eShop game. But if you have, well, there's not much reason to check out this one. It really is pretty much identical. So how's it work? Well, it's an on-rails flight game, kind of like a runner with wings. You steer the bird, collect coins, avoid obstacles. There's a lot of these games on platforms like the App Store, and it's nice to see them creep into the eShop too. MANIA 3D is just the perfect kind of mobile game. Quick, simple, great for short gameplay sessions. It's the kind of game that makes a waiting room visit or a bus ride seem to just fly by. Sorry about that. Look, I realize puns are nothing to crow about, especially not in this, the season of giving, when men sparrow even $1 or $2 to help their fellow man. In fact, I'll tell you what, anyone who doesn't enjoy Christmas is just robbing themselves. Since this, again, feels very much like the old game was just reskinned with some Christmas stuff, the same pluses and minuses apply. The game plays great with the stylus. You control the bird by sliding up and down on the touchscreen, and it works great. You can actually play with a D-pad too, but the stylus is clearly the way to go. And it's also a surprisingly difficult game too. Flying to Africa is almost as hard as it would be to literally fly to Africa. So good gameplay, good challenge, but kind of thin and no depth. Fortunately, it's still a fun little game though, and for $2, it's a great game to have when you have a few minutes to kill. And this time there are online leaderboards, which is a great addition. The original didn't have any. For a game that's really about chasing high scores, that's a real improvement. And the game looks nice too, even if the music gets annoying after like 2 minutes. Look, don't expect to be blown away here, but if you're looking for an eShop game that brings a little iOS to your 3DS, MANIA still delivers, even on Christmas. Have a pheasant holiday, everyone.